Hi, we're here with Dan Cole, the executive chef at the Hub on Smith. Dan, can you tell our friends at the Episcopal Diocese about your role here and how the Hub is making a difference for so many people in our community during this time?
Yeah, definitely. Thank goodness we've been able to stay open during this time. We're doing about 350 meals a day here. We package them all up, we send them through the line on a steam table, package them all up, send them through, and then we pack them in bags, and we have our volunteers take them to the houses. It's a super important service, obviously, especially during this time.
So, the home delivered meals portion has significantly increased. How many did you usually have before COVID? Because normally people would come to the dining room and have home delivered. Now it's kind of all one.
Right.
So how's that changed?
When our dining room was open, we'd have about, probably 80 to 120 people coming into the dining room, and we were doing about 150 home delivered meals. Well, since then, we've signed a lot of those people up for this service, and now last week we were doing around 350. The week before that, we were doing 400. So we're doing about 350 a day.
Wow. So delivering that many meals, you must need a lot of drivers. Tell us about the people delivering the meals to seniors.
Yep. It's all volunteer-based. It's a volunteer group of people. A lot of them have done it for so many years, and we're so thankful to our volunteers. Without them, this obviously couldn't happen. So they're a godsend. They help this place go for sure.
So explain a little bit about the meal program at the Hub and why these meals, whether in the dining room or here, why it's so important to our seniors in the community.
Well, this place, it's a social interaction for them. They used to come here and get together. We've had activities. So for them, it's a very, very important place to be. And now that our dining room is closed, we hope it will be up again. But it's basically a place where everybody can get together, come and have some food, and have fun, basically.
And it helps people. Some seniors they don't have to go out and do as much grocery shopping or cooking at home. Also.
Yeah, right. And I mean, it's just like a community. I mean, a lot of these people, they're such good friends. So yeah.
Well, can you walk us through? This is the kitchen here, and
Yeah.
I was wondering if you could introduce us to Lacey at the end that's coordinating some of the drivers, and we'll just follow along with you here.
This is the long hallway, the long walk.
All right, I'm gonna go home. I'll be back.
This is Lacey. She's been helping us so much with our home delivered meals program. It's great. You worked in
Daybreak.
Daybreak.
I work in Daybreak normally.
Yeah, and we kind of brought her over here, and she just hopped right in. She's been answering phones, getting the routes figured out.
Yeah.
That's been a big job since we've added so many people, putting them on routes and getting that all organized. So she's helped huge with that.
Come over here, Lacey, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. So you coordinate some of the routes, some of the new routes that have been added.
Yes.
That must be quite a task. How many routes and drivers do you coordinate daily?
Well, we started with 2 extra routes, and we're up to 8 extra routes. We had 9 or 10, and then we've dropped a few down. Drivers, anywhere from 20 to 25 a day.
Wow. How many meals does each driver, or on their route? About how many meals would they deliver?
Anywhere from 8 to 23. It
Wow.
varies on the route. The regular routes don't have so many. The extra routes, we've tried to fit in as much as we could.
Gotcha. I'll bet a lot of these seniors look forward to that knock on their door every day. What do you think would happen if the Hub wasn't able to deliver these meals to seniors?
I think a lot of the seniors wouldn't be able to get meals. They are not able to get out. A lot of them don't drive. A lot of them don't have family in town. This is the only meal that they get a day, so a lot of people would go hungry.
And you worked in Daybreak,
Yes.
which was where people that can't be home alone would come for the day and would give breaks to their care providers and whatnot. So that facility is closed, right?
Yes.
And there's a lot of other people that have had their departments closed. And so tell us about how you guys have pulled together to just, fit the needs of the community.
We've had a lot of people donate things, so we can call clients and say, do you need anything? Is there anything we can be helping you with? The bus system has had drivers come and pick up things that people need to deliver it to them so they don't have to get out, especially if they can't drive. We've all switched areas, kinda. I don't normally work in the meals. Hannah and Kathy work in the grab and go normally. They're not in the kitchen or the meals. So we've had a lot of people kind of switch over. And we've had staff volunteer to drive, so that we've had drivers from the staff area too that have been helping out, which has been awesome.
That's awesome. So is there anything else that you would want to tell somebody about this? And I know that the community and especially like the Episcopal Diocese of Wyoming, they've donated money to this program. What would you want to tell them, the community, about this program that you haven't already told us?
That we're very, very grateful for the donations, that we can keep going, that we can provide this very vital service for people that need it, that the clients, anybody who's receiving meals, are so appreciative of the things that we do, because they're sometimes we're the only interaction that they get. We're the only people they see all for weeks and weeks. And so with volunteers and donations, we're able to keep going and keep giving meals and provide a very, very needed service for people.
Well, thank you so much, Lacey, for taking the time. I know it's busy. We've seen tons of activity going here. We came at the busiest time of the day. So thank you so much for your time, and thank you guys for all that you do.
You're
for
welcome.
These people.
Thank you so much.